Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to use this awesome app and service called Trello, Trello.com. Get yourself an account signed up so you can do this. And basically this is going to help you get organized with all your data. I use Trello as a dumping ground where I put a bunch of data that I might need to go back to. Like I have a cars board and a trailers board. I keep my VINs in there, license plate information. Every single thing that I've ever had done on my cars is stored in a Trello card just so I know what's been done, and I can easily print out that report when I go to sell the car as well. So it's super awesome to be able to save all this data, but the nice thing about Trello is it's available on any browser, as well as they have apps built. I know they have an Android app, they have an iOS app, they might have other apps as well for other platforms. It's a great service. I love it. Let me show you how to store some data and move cards around and get some value out of this. Alright, check it out. I want to show you this welcome board. We're just going to go into this guy. And we're going to take a look at a few things. So you've got the welcome to Trello. This is a card, obviously. This little thing right here is a card. I can drag that in between these rows, right? Makes it really easy. If I click on the card, I can see what's in here. I can put a description, put whatever I want, click save. I can actually put hyperlinks and things like that in there. I can add attachments so that I have a picture, as you can see with this dog back here. You can attach pictures, you can add hyperlinks, you can do checklist. So I can just do add a checklist right here, and I can actually add another one. Let's just do number 2. And now I've got checklist number 1 and number 2. I can change the name of it. Jesse's list. Add an item. Do this. Do that. And then I can just check those off and it'll show me a percentage. Makes it really slick for checklist. I'm going to close out of this. So then you can invite people to your board. As you can see up here, I've got myself, big old beard because it's been a long time. Then I've got, this is probably my, this is just Trello people. But I could invite my wife by just clicking this item right here and going and searching for my wife and sending her an email for her to, join this board so that she can take part in this board. I'll show you a board that I have set up that we're both on. You can make as many lists as you want. You can add color codes. So if you color code your cards for some reason, let's say, green means money or whatever it might be. When you're done with the card, you can archive it. And then let's just see. To learn more tricks, check out the guide. So if you just click this little eye up here, this will give you some different. Yeah, this is a good one, actually. Get inspired by dozens of different Trello workflows. So basically what happens is you create all these different columns and you can label them whatever you want, right, for your board. And you can add as many as you want, and you just have to have one. And then which is kind of defeats the purpose if you're not actually moving cards around, but it is okay because sometimes you just use this to gather data and have data on different things. So now let's go take a look at some of the boards that I have. Oops, I'm trying to hit back here. So I want to go to the home to-dos. So this one has my wife and myself on here. So we share this shopping list. So if we look at the shopping list, we can see what has been purchased, etc. And we can check it off, and if there's things that I need, I can add that to the list, and she can actually, if you notice, I have this little check mark next to watch. When I have that selected, it means if my wife goes and changes something in here, like let's say she checks off that she bought a sleeper sofa, right? Then I get notified that that was purchased, right? And I can know that it was completed, which is pretty slick. Or any type of updates that she makes to this list, the shopping list, I receive a notification. So then within here you can do all sorts of different things. I have a shopping list. I've got chores that we're working on. As you can see, we walk through the different things, we check it off, make sure we get it done, knock it out. And what's really awesome is that you get this feeling of gratification that you're finishing something, right? So when I move stuff to done, it's nice seeing that list of things that you're getting done. Let's check out another board that I've got, and that is, whoops, camping setup. So to give you an idea of all the other things that you can use it for, is just gathering data and staying on top of your stuff and what you need to do next, and just basically taking your data and your to-dos and your projects and everything and becoming focused on what you're working on so that you can get a ton of stuff done, you know, and it really helps. So as you can see, I've got this camping setup info board, and I keep all of my camping information in there. I keep exactly what kind of campers stuff I have, what the things that I need next are going to be, where I'm camping, what I'm doing next on whatever I'm working on. So it's just, as you can see, it's a great place for us to take a look at storing our data, managing our data, and moving forward and being motivated to get things done, right? And watching things get done. If my car were stolen tomorrow, all I'd have to do is head into my car's board, pull out the VIN, license plate, all that info, boom, hand it off to the cops, right? When I want to remember an idea that I, had from way back when, I go into my ideas board. When I want to do whatever, deal with money, keeping my investment straight, doing all of that, I keep it all organized within here, right? And this allows me to, any one of these I can print off as well, right? So I can go in here and I can literally, whoops. So if I go to print, I can print this information off, right? And then it will print off all those different boards, or all those different cards that I've got there, right? With their titles and everything. So it's pretty slick. You end up getting all of that data. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely get subscribed, and definitely use something like Trello or something to manage your data and keep productive. And you all have an awesome day. Take care.